Hello everyone, my name is Ajay Poddar. I am part of Informatica GCS team. As a part of today's presentation, we are going to see how to enable or bypass the proxy for Databricks Connector in CDI or in CDIE product. As a part of today's presentation, we will be covering on this agenda proxy in Databricks, how to enable or bypass the proxy server for Databricks Connector, followed by the demo. Proxy in Databricks. So in Databricks, a proxy server can be used to route traffic between the Databricks and Informatica. This is useful for controlling the network access, enhancing security, or managing data flow in more controlled manner. Now let's see how we can enable or bypass the proxy server. So for enabling proxy server, you can enable the proxy by two ways in IDMC. One is by configuring the proxy under the secure agent machine, or by using the proxy related argument under the JDBC Databricks connection string, which is used in the Databricks connector. So to enable the proxy by JDBC connection string, then append the argument use proxy equal to 1, proxy host, proxy port as shown in this screen. So with this, now the connection will redirect by the proxy server. Bypass proxy server. Bypassing proxy server is used when a secure agent is configured with the proxy, which means now by default the Databricks connection will also redirect by the proxy server. So in this scenario, if you want to only bypass the proxy for Databricks connector, then append the flag info underscore bypass underscore proxy equal to 1 in JDBC Databricks connection string from IDMC. Now this will help to bypass Databricks connection request not to go by the proxy server. Now let's see on demo how we can enable or bypass the proxy server for Databricks connector. Log into IDMC and open the Databricks connector which you have configured. So this is my Databricks connection. So in this Databricks connection, I'm using my runtime environment, this one where there is no any proxy is configured under the secure agent. So in this video, I'll be using the two runtime environment, that one runtime environment where the proxy is configured and one runtime environment where the proxy is not configured. So the current environment GCS CDS 7.1, it is the environment where the proxy is not configured. So in this I have the plain JDBC URL from the Databricks which doesn't have the any proxy related argument. So if I perform the test connection for this, it will be directly reaching to the Databricks endpoint without any proxy, since the test connection is successful. Now let's try to edit this. Now let's enable the proxy for this Databricks connector using the proxy related argument under the connection string. So for that, at the end of the connection string, that is use proxy equal to 1, proxy host, you need to specify the proxy host here and the proxy port number. So currently in my proxy server, the request for this Databricks is deny. So when I perform the test connection, it will give 403 exception because the request on the proxy server is denied. So if you have configured Databricks host on the proxy server, then your test connection will go fine. So for me currently it is failing because in my proxy server I haven't configured my Databricks host name. So as you can see now here, so when you append this argument on the connection string, it is going by the proxy server. Now when you remove this argument and perform the test connection, so it will not be going by the proxy server. Now let me change my runtime environment where I have configured the proxy server. So this is my another runtime environment where the proxy is configured, and in this JDBC URL I am not having any proxy related argument. Now let's perform the test connection. So for this also test connection is failing because from my proxy server side I have denied the request for this Databricks. So that's why I'm getting the 403 exception. Now if we want to bypass the proxy where the secure agent is configured with the proxy, but if you want to bypass the proxy for the Databricks connector, then append the argument info underscore bypass underscore proxy equal to 1. So once you add this flag at the end of the JDBC Databricks connection string and perform the test connection, now the test connections will go fine because it is directly going to the Databricks without going to the proxy server. So similarly, you can enable or bypass the proxy server for Databricks Connector in IDMC. So for more information on proxy for Databricks Connector, please refer this documentation. We'd love to hear from you. You can send us a mail to supportvideos@infomedica.com or tweet us at twitter.com/infasupport. Thank you.